John, many congratulations. He chased you hard in that match. What was it you found at the end of that last session to get over the line in style as you did?
I think I found a bit of form going into last night's session as well. I felt I needed to, because if I didn't up my game, I felt I would have lost the game. And it was maybe a bit of luck. I came back into my apartment and I'd left the TV on and the snooker was on. And I sat down and it was the last couple of frames. And I was looking at my action because I think my highest break was 30 or something. And I just felt as if I was pulling the cue back far too much. Now, so obviously I've not got coaches or anything, so sometimes it's tough for me to think what I'm doing wrong, and I come back over, practice for about 45 minutes, just shorten my action just a touch. Maybe to the naked eye people wouldn't really notice it, but obviously to me, and it made a world of difference. And I felt it was a good session last night, and then a good session there again, because I felt as if I'd need to do that to give myself confidence going into the final if I get through.
Because that, in terms of that session last night, he threw a lot at you, didn't he, with 2 centuries, but he couldn't get level with you, and he couldn't quite put you under it, could he?
Well, he put me under it, okay, but he just couldn't get level with me. But as I said to him after, he just reminds me so much of Selby when I played him in 2007. Different players, but they've got a certain aura about them where he comes to the table think he's going to pot everything, and he very nearly does. Maybe his cue ball, maybe a little bit, which will come. He's maybe not as tight as some other players, but his long potting's phenomenal. And he's a guy that I think he learns every single match, every single year he plays, and I'm sure he'll be a big things here in the future.
So having got past somebody playing so well, I mean, do you feel like the favourite now in the final?
No, because you look at someone like Mark Williams, he's had more centuries than anybody else. And then you see Barry Hawkins, and he's keeping him at bay. So no, I know it's going to be another mammoth final. If playing any one of them, it'll be a great match, I'm sure.
What's the sense of achievement in getting back to the final? Obviously you had the disappointment last year, but getting back here again, does it feel like you're on a mission?
No, not a mission, but I just think, I keep using the word proud. I'm proud 20 years later, after I won my first one, that I'm sitting here ready to compete in another one. So it's a fantastic feeling.
But if you were to play Mark Williams in the final, I mean, 2 greats, I mean, what would that mean? Would that be extra special?
It would be, yeah, I think it would be, because obviously Mark's won it before, twice. He'll be going for a 3rd one, I'll be going for a 5th. 18 years after he won it, 20 years after I won it, and God, he's bald and I'm grey, so it'll be mental final if it was Mark. But obviously it's got a great. He's got a really tough match with Barry tonight. It really is.
What about Barry? If you were to play Barry Hawkins, I mean, obviously we've seen his great record here in recent years.
I think just sometimes people come into events where, as I say, they might have a wee angel on his shoulder. Now things that he's went through in the last year, and that's an unbelievable momentum that you can have, and it can do wonders for you. So if it is Barry that comes through, I'm sure it'll be a great final.
Will you be quite emotional when you walk out there, given the achievement of getting to another final at your age?
I'm just emotional all the time now, really. I think it's a good thing. Yeah, I'm blubbing away in the BBC studio, just really thinking, because as now when you see Kyron's family up there, and it just brings back memories. Now my family, they never come down. I say just try and maybe wait. If I get through at the final, great, I'll come down then. But and then obviously with Judd in the quarters as well, you know how much it would mean to their family for them to go on and win it, and it's tough to take, but Judd and Kyron will be back to win it, I'm sure, in the future. I'd bet on it, of course.
Okay. John, you played your best against Judd towards the end. It was the same in this match. It's almost as if you need that intensity to just really bring out the very best in you.
Yeah, it was a little bit flat, Michael, the first couple of sessions, because it's such a long semi-final, and I'll say it again, it's too long, 17, first to 17 for a semi-final over 3 days. It's too long. It should be condensed into first to 14 or first to 15, because then you're going to have to come out in a shorter time frame, 2 days, to play more frames. So it was as if I was playing the match, and you're thinking, it's crazy saying that, it doesn't really matter because you're nowhere near the finishing line. But yeah, the adrenaline kicked in. Obviously, the third and fourth session, where you can begin to see the finishing line, and luckily I started playing my best stuff.
And just if it does go close in the final, it'll obviously be very reassuring to know the way you finished off these 2 matches.
I hope so, but it could go Pete Tong, I'm sure, but you just don't know. You hope it's there, and obviously it's been proved there, the quarters and the semi, and it'd be great to have that back up in the final, because I'm sure it is going to be a close final, no matter who comes through, and I'm sure it'll be a good standard final.
John, after losing last year, do you think your chance had gone to
Yeah.
get number 5?
Oh yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. I felt that was probably my best ever chance to win it. Who knows? It might still be my best ever chance. I don't know how the next game's going to transpire. I could be well behind. I might not have a chance. So I just felt, because I was so far in front with Selby, that it was a great chance. But we'll need to wait and see how the first day goes.
Do you think that you'll be more relaxed this time, or will this be the same pressure as your previous finals?
Oh no, I was relaxed in the final last year. I was really relaxed, because it had been 2011. It was like 6 or 7 years since I'd been to the one table set up in the final, and I was just enjoying it. And I'm sure I'll go out there and do the exact same thing. And I think that's helping me, because what'll be will be. I think earlier on in my career, you're maybe getting under pressure. You're thinking too much about things, and I'm calm.
And so last night you went home and you came back to practice?
Yeah, it was after I played my second session at 10 o'clock. So I come back over about 3 o'clock in the afternoon for like an hour practice to try and iron out something in it. Touch with it worked for the day or two.
John, just a very, very quick word. You looked like you were very reluctant to raise the thing about the kids. You looked like you didn't want to raise it, but they were moving a bit.
Yeah.
And then you also looked like you were saying to Paul, I want it perhaps moved rather than sort of thrown out.
Yeah, I hope they weren't thrown out. I mean,
No, they
no,
got other things.
Aye.
It was obviously just distracting at the time.
Yeah, I could, because Kyron noticed it earlier on, and he sort of told them they were on the phones or something, and the dad, the two young kids, and whatever the dad was saying to them, they weren't listening to their dad. So, and I knew, and Kyron done amazing to do a great break, but I knew I'd noticed it, and I'm thinking, if I go down on a black off spot into their eye line, I would just be thinking that they're going to be moving. So I just asked Paul, I says, look, if they could go 3 or 4 rows back, and they won't be as noticeable, but they were so noticeable in the front row moving about, and but we've all got kids, so they all move about, but yeah, so no, I'm glad they get moved. Obviously I don't want them thrown out, of course not. No.
I think they ended up getting a backstage tour out of it as well.
Oh, great, that's brilliant. Did Rob do it? Did he? Brilliant.
John, given the way Mark Williams has been playing all season, if he gets through against Barry Hawkins, how tough would he be?
Yeah, just be as tough as Selby, I would say. I think Mark and Barry will put up as they might even play better than Selby. Selby admittedly didn't play his best last year against me, and he only really maybe pulled it out in the final day, and he sort of ran away from me. But the way Barry and Mark are playing, I've been watching some of it during my sessions, and it's only really when you're involved in a game, you're so concentrated, you don't really know what's happening. But I'm watching Barry do that clearance to 13-11 today, and I'm thinking, how can you stand up under that pressure? Because you know what it feels like out there, and that could be a massive turning point. We'll never know. We'll wait and see what happens tonight. But where it looked to all the world it was going to go 12 each, for Barry to pull out that clearance, that could be massive.
John, your rivalry with Ronnie is obviously quite similar to the Nadal Federer rivalry in tennis. It'd be great to match him with the 5th title.
Ah, yeah, of course it would. Yeah, it would be amazing.
Would that feel rather special to get
Yeah.
to the same level as him?
Yeah, of course. I mean, best player ever in my eyes. Now, if I got to the same amount of world titles, it would be an amazing feeling.
Have you seen him around at all?
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, he was when I come back over yesterday to practice. He was practicing, and he actually wasn't going to go off the practice table. So I just told me, he was on the other table. But Ronnie's funny. He's a lot on himself. Really, I can't believe he's up here practicing. He must have exhibitions or something he's going to do. But he's obviously up working with Eurosport, so, but he was still putting in the work.
And when we spoke before the tournament, you know, all the focus was on Ronnie, as you admitted, and you're quite happy with that situation, aren't you? So it takes pressure off you.
Listen, I've been happy like that for the last so many years. I've got to be honest. I said that when you were world title at the time, and you're maybe coming back defending it, and still Ronnie's the main thing. Maybe when you're younger, you're maybe thinking, oh, how's that? What's that? But nah, when you get older, you realise what he brings to the sport and things. So no, I'm quite happy being in the background of things.
Betfred, proud sponsor of the World Snooker Championship.